past several weeks, law enforcement in North Dakota has faced criticism over its handling of Dakota Access Pipeline protesters. 400 people have been arrested since August. And there have been a lot of questions asked about excessive force used by police. However, private security firms working for the pipeline company and their questionable actions have almost flown under the radar. That's despite the local sheriff's office investigating guards working for those companies who may have acted illegally in quelling the protest. One of those firms being a long-standing ally of the controversial Blackwater mercenary organization. RT's Alexei Yershevsky reports.
These shots went viral. On Labor Day weekend, private security guards working on behalf of Dakota Access Pipeline unleashed attack dogs on the seemingly peaceful Standing Rock protesters. But not only the fact itself was largely seen as sickening, it might have also been totally illegal. On September 16th, Morton County Sheriff's Department started the investigation into the incident, saying that North Dakota Private Investigation and Security Board had concerns that security officers were being brought to North Dakota from other states and not registered or applied for registration of security officers license. A month later, the security guards were identified through social media as employees of Frost Kennel security firm. However, the company was not cooperative, and moreover, a letter from the state of Ohio to the investigators stated that Frost Kennels were not a registered security company in the state of Ohio. The investigation also said that on September 3rd, 10 Code and Silverton were the two private security companies working for the Dakota Access Pipeline at the protest. The dog handlers were working under Silverton and were not registered as security officers. A month later, however, investigators learned that Silverton was no longer doing any security work for the pipeline. And the investigators' overall conclusion was that dog handlers were not properly licensed to do security work in the state of North Dakota. This in itself could warrant criminal charges against the guards, but during that investigation, one more peculiar detail was exposed. It listed a number of private security firms working for Dakota Access, and at the top of that list is Tiger Swan Security, in charge of Dakota Access Pipeline's intelligence. What is Tiger Swan? A security company with offices all over the world, from Iraq to India, founded in 2007 by former Delta Force operative James Reese. His company profile says he served as the lead advisor for special operations to the director of the CIA for planning operations and integration for the invasion of Afghanistan and Operation Enduring Freedom in Iraq. Tiger Swan has been very successful in the market as well, landing more than $57 million worth of security services contracts with the U.S. government, according to official sources. Their declared mission to provide security for businesses sounds benign. However, journalist Jeremy Scahill said back in 2009 that Tiger Swan was closely allied with the infamous Blackwater organization, performing covert work for the mercenary group. Yes, the very same Blackwater, often dubbed as the biggest mercenary army in the world, and the very same Blackwater whose mercs in 2007 opened fire on civilians in Baghdad, killing 17 people, leading to a major international scandal, lawsuits, and eventual convictions. While Tiger Swan never officially said it, that it had worked with Blackwater, one of its official partners, Babylon Eagles Security Company, openly listed ties with Blackwater on their website. The level of Tiger Swan's cooperation with the controversial mercenary army may be debatable, but one thing seems certain. People with vast military experience are there in North Dakota to deal with the protesters, adding to the already highly controversial use of force on them by the local police. Alexei Yershevsky, RT, reporting from Washington, D.C.